What's going on, everybody? Welcome on in to Sports Live in the 215. Today, we will discuss the Phillies sweeping the Toronto Blue Jays to go 5-1 on their most recent homestand before they head out on the road to take on a Miami Marlins team that is struggling mightily. But first things first, let's take a look at how game two wrapped up. Christopher Sanchez started for the Phillies. He went 7 innings, um, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 5 strikeouts. I thought he was really good. He had command of all three of his pitches. He was absolutely dynamite. Um, it's just a shame we couldn't get him a win. Um, following that, Orion Kirkering went went in the eighth inning, 1 inning, no earned runs, no walks, um, no hits as well, 1 strikeout. Um, Same thing with Strom, the exact same stat line, and yeah, all in all, good pitching performance. Solid 3-2 win on the the offensive end of the spectrum. I mean, Max Kepler obviously with the big home run. Um, Not a whole lot of like manufactured offense to speak of in this one for the Fighting Phils. Like they had walks, they had hit by pitches, but they for some reason they just weren't able to string hits together. This is one of those games where you didn't really ask how, you just asked how many. But yeah, they were able to kind of get take this W and kind of run away and hide essentially, and that it feels like that really feels like the definition of kind of like a stolen game, sort of. But the Phils will take it, and yeah, I mean, looking at the Phillies, hit total, three 3 runs on 4 hits does leave a lot to be desired, but yeah, you'll take you'll take a win in the big leagues any way you can get it. That's for sure. So yeah, so solid 3-2 win. Um, and yeah, that's just what good teams do. Good teams like good teams can win those kind of grinded out games and um, things like that. And the Phillies they're kind of rounding into that form, so that's always good to see. So with that being said, let's um, let's discuss game number 3 of this series right now. Game 3 was just an absolute thrashing of the Blue Jays. 11 runs, 18 hits. Um, yeah, they just pounded the baseball. Castellanos had a grand slam, which was absolutely electric on Father's Day too. Liam had to be happy about that. Um, Having his dad hit a grand slam on Father's Day. Um, yeah, this Phillies team just once they got the lead, they just didn't stop just peppering the baseball. It was for all intents and purposes, it was 11-2 ball game. The Blue Jays got those last two runs in the in the top of the seventh, but the outcome wasn't really in a whole lot of doubt. You kind of felt like the Phillies had this had that one in hand for sure. Um, but with that being said, let's check on the pitching performances, shall we? Zach Wheeler went the first six, gave up 4 hits, 2 runs, only one of which was earned. Um, he had 9 strikeouts, secured his 1,000th strikeout as a member of the Philadelphia Phillies. So that's always good to see. I mean, he was just absolutely he was just Zach Wheeler. I mean, he he was just dominant for those 6 innings, and then he handed the game over to Tanner Banks, who did not have didn't have his or he just wasn't very good. 1 inning, 4 hits, uh, 2 runs, both earned. He was just not very good. And then um, Romano came in, 1 inning, 1 inning, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, and then um, Max Lazar Max Lazar finished off the sweep. 1 inning, no walks, no earned runs, 1 strikeout on his ledger. So that was really, really good. I mean, there's just a dominant way to end this ball game, and a dominant way to um, end Father's Day, and it was definitely a nice, probably a nice flight to Miami on either Sunday night or Monday. Um, they probably went there Sunday night. Yeah, I mean this Phillies team did what they were supposed to do. They not only won a series, but they they were fortunate enough to also sweep it, and thirdly, they were able to watch the Mets drop 3 games to the Tampa Bay Rays. So you actually end up gaining 3 games of ground, and it was even yeah, it was really, really good. This team, this Phillies team is just, they're on a roll right now, and I don't see um I don't see them really having any hiccups in the near future, but we'll see. Baseball is a weird game, that's for sure. Um, yeah, I mean, oh, 11 runs. I want to say they had 15 hits in the game on Sunday. I mean, the offense was absolutely it was just really, really good, and yeah, off to Miami, and the vibes are really good with this baseball team. They're just on a nice stretch right now, and the thing that's so frustrating about the Phillies is when they're on a good stretch, it's one of the most fun experiences as a fan, just sitting in front of your TV or at the game and watching them play. But um when they're not playing well, it's the most frustrating experience of all time. So it's just it's just one of those things. It's just such a conundrum, and you hope the Phillies can kind of like stop doing that, stop being so like Jekyll and Hyde-ish. But yeah, we'll see. It obviously a great series sweep. It's obviously really good to sweep a good and another good ball club in the Blue Jays on the other side, and yeah, we were off to Miami. Vibes were immaculate. Thank you guys for listening to this, and as always, go Phils.